Hi, this is just a quick video about the second paper assignment. I somehow did not realize that the discussion to start the second paper was not available on the discussion board. So I have fixed that with the help of one of your classmates who always points out all of my mistakes to me. So the second paper is your creatives assignment, and it's based on the work of Claudia Rankine, who is a Jamaican American poet. So this is the discussion that asks you to go through a series of steps which should help you get your draft of that second paper. But before you look at the discussion, I just want to show you the materials that I refer to in the discussion. Here in the activities and materials sidebar, in April are this list of materials: an excerpt from Claudia Rankine's Citizen, which is a prose poem, a quiz about the reading, an example of a situation that one of my students wrote from a different class. So here is the Word document of the book. Any one of these numbered passages are an example of how short your inspiration can be. The idea is that you read one of these short excerpts, or you read through them, and when it gives you inspiration, you copy whatever inspired you and start thinking about telling your own story. I'm sorry, my Keurig is being really loud. So those are the excerpts in Word document form. This is a word cloud of that excerpt. And interestingly, even though the poem is a lot about people not really being your friend and about microaggressions, friend is one of the most common words in that. So this link is an interview. If you don't find anything in that excerpt, or if you don't enjoy reading the excerpt, go to this interview that will help you understand a little bit more about Claudia Rankine and why she writes what she writes. This will help you understand Claudia Rankine in general. Another item in the folder to help inspire you are her situation videos. And in these videos, she reads a part of her poem, as you can see, like a 5-minute section, and it has music and video accompaniment. So you can also use one of these videos as your inspiration. Obviously, you can't cut and paste the video. What you need to do in your discussion post is say, for example, write, Claudia Rankine's poem Stop and Frisk really inspired me. The line that really caught my attention was, and choose one line that she says in this recording.
You are crying. You can't drive yourself to sane. This motion wears a guy out. Our motion is wearing you out.
So you're crying. You can't drive yourself to sane. That's a really cool line. But it's it's this poem about microaggressions and direct hostile acts toward young African American men in particular, simply because they're shopping. Then in the folder, if none of those work for you, this is a series of recordings in which Rankine reads parts of her poem. So you'll find in browsing through all of these materials something that inspires you, and you will either copy it directly or describe it and copy one powerful line directly into the Blackboard discussion. Then in the discussion, I will read what inspired you, and I will have a conversation where we can talk a little bit back and forth about you developing your own voice and developing your own creative short prose poem. So find something that inspires you in those Claudia Rankine offerings, and kindly, just put in what inspires you, and we will start talking. There are lots of points available. There's extra points for this discussion. Your initial post is just either the lines in the quote or the one line in brief description of what inspired you about Rankine. Then I'm going to give you feedback about it, and you're going to comment back to me with what you then converted into your own draft. Also, you can earn points for replying to your classmates' responses and having a conversation with them about what they're writing and what inspires them. So the last thing I'm going to do really quickly here is point out that sway that I made quite a long time ago, which had excerpts from the first time I did the assignment with my class. Actually, I don't know. I'm sorry, I have to find mine. The point I need to tell you about that is it's a long document in this way, but it actually features several different excerpts from students. So I'll send you that link again and explain that when I find it. I don't want this to be too long. Email me if you have questions, and have a great day.